All right. What's happening, everybody? Once again, Tourhead Nordy here with you. And today we're going to talk about how the Grateful Dead has influenced my ability, and probably yours also, about my ability to separate music within other bands. The Grateful Dead's music is pretty complex on a lot of levels. You know, Phil is not the traditional bass player. Bobby is certainly not the traditional rhythm guitar player. Jerry, of course, is Jerry. Two drummers, keyboard player. It's an eclectic and pretty heavy mix. But from that, and listening to them for so long in so many incarnations since I was young, has allowed me to hear and separate the instruments from other bands that I'm listening to too. And it's funny because I get called out on this a lot. I'll be sitting in an example is Office Depot. I was getting some stuff printed, and they had some really shitty canned music, and I was tapping my head along to it because I was listening to the bass line, not the rest of the song. I had separated out the rest of the crummy song, and I was just listening to how cool the bass was. And it was a cool bass line, but the song was, some just cheap, whatever, Muzak kind of song playing. So it's interesting how the Dead has allowed me to separate the different sounds, the different ways that the different people in the band play. Like, you always know it's Billy playing the harder tats and Mickey playing the and the fills and stuff on the outside of it, because they kind of have always ran with that. Billy keeps the time and Mickey flourishes it out, So with that being said, we're going to listen to... I believe it's 9... Well, this was the day after, so it's 9/3/85 from the Zoo Amphitheater, and this is probably my favorite Me and My Uncle ever. And the reason I'm playing this is because it has all of the differentiation in the music, the mix, and you can hear everything. Phil, see the new Phil? We're going to light that up at the end, but I'll tell you about that in a second, so hang on. The fill differentiation, the way that all the music is separated in this song, just the way they played it, and the mix on the recording is just so fascinating. So as we listen to it, you can hear all these things and separate them too. And I know this is happening to you too. You listen to the Dead for long enough, it splits your ears up and your head up so that you can follow the different parts of the band as you collectively listen to the whole song. So let's go from there and put this on. It's about a 4-minute Me and My Uncle, and it is a smoker. So bear with me. And because Phil goes off in this so much, this new Phil is printed on plexiglass, and it's backlit, and it's almost 3-dimensional, and at the very end of the song, we're going to light it up. So stick around till then and watch for the Phil light up, and let's get into this song right now, shall we? Give me 1 second to turn it on.
Well, me and my uncle went right down.
Turn it up a little for you.
This tracks is bound. We stopped over, extended fade. That being the point, just about halfway.
Phil's clearly standing out.
I took the horses.
And here, Bobby.
Went to the barroom. What a treat for all. Today's in the saddle. You know my body hurts.
Cheers.
This summer, I took off the shirt. And I turned the boss on some plastic dirt. West Texas cowboys, well, they's all around. With liquor and money, they load it down.
You can hear Billy and Mickey.
You know my uncle, he starts for the game. Hey, I'm the jack of the way they take the hand.
And here comes Phil. Woo-hoo! And it keeps going. why I chose this version. Or you can hear why I chose this version.
Well, they called in, they're too hard. You could be treated. Well, I know I just couldn't be. I know my uncle, he's on the street. And I was on the street, where it could be. One of them cowboys, he starts to draw. So I shot it down, but he never saw. Shot me another, but I never walk out. In the confusion, I grabbed the gold. Then we hightailed it down Mexico.
All right.
All of them cowboys, out of their gold. Though my
Well separated, super clean. You can hear all the differentiation on all the instruments. Fantastic version with Phil killing it. Yeah. All right. Let me turn this off for a sec, and then we'll get on to the next part. All right. So I believe that you guys get the gist of what I'm saying with that. It just allows you to separate other kinds of music and hear the different parts, and it's a gift I think that the Dead gave us, and I appreciate that gift very, very much. So, like I said a minute ago, or a few minutes ago, I got the new 3D fill, and since Phil just went off so hard in that song, I'm going to dim the studio lights real quick, and I'm going to light Phil up because he is backlit, and we're going to check him out right now. So give me one more second, and then we'll wrap this up. And thanks for coming around. I love you guys. Another good one. Fun to share things with you, and that's just my perspective on some of the weirdness that goes on in my brain. Stick with me for a sec. All right. Here comes Phil, my friend at Oregon Blueprint, the owner Scott. Did the backgrounds, printed it on plexiglass, and it's printed on the front and the back, so it has this crazy three-dimensional quality to it. And it's just amazing. I love it. He's been doing all this crazy experimentation, and I'm going to put this one kind of in a shadow box probably, but if you go right in, there's depth to them, and I love it. So anyway, probably out of light here because I turned them off, but thanks for joining me today. Hit the thumbs up. There's 2 more videos right here, and hit the subscribe and the like, and tell your friends, and yeah, let's see what else we can come up with next week, but thanks for tuning in this week, and if you hear the same as I hear, make some comments and tell me about it, and we'll talk to you soon. Later.